Welcome back to the channel, football fans. This is Diary TV and I'm still your girl, Ogenekaro Asowe. Today we are diving into some breaking news that is shaking up the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers in Africa. Picture this: South Africa, the current leaders of Group C, might be on the verge of a massive setback. Reports are swirling that they could lose 3 points and 3 goals from their tally after allegedly fielding an ineligible player against Lesotho. This isn't just a minor hiccup, it could reshape the entire qualification race, and Nigeria's Super Eagles might be licking their lips at the opportunity. In today's video, we're going to unpack the latest updates on this controversy, explore how FIFA might make their decision, and look back on similar incidents in AFCON and World Cup qualifying history. And also discuss what this could mean for Nigeria's chances of making it to the 2026 World Cup in the USA, Canada, and Mexico. So grab your popcorn, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let us get into it. Start with the situation at hand. On March 21st, 2025, South Africa Bafana Bafana took on Lesotho in a World Cup qualifier at Peter Mokaba Stadium. They walked away with a 2-0 victory thanks to the goal from Relebohile Makofang and Jaden Adams. But at that time, it seemed like business as usual. South Africa strengthened their grip on Group C with 13 points after 6 matches, but then this bombshell dropped. It turned out Teboho Mokoena, a key midfielder for Mamelodi Sundowns, played 82 minutes in that game. Here's the problem: Mokkoena had already picked up 2 yellow cards in earlier qualifiers, one against Benin in November 2023 and another against Zimbabwe in June 2024. According to FIFA rules for World Cup qualifier, a player who gets 2 yellow cards in separate matches is automatically suspended for the next game. That means Mokkoena shouldn't have been anywhere near the pitch against Lesotho. The Lesotho Football Association caught wind of this and instantly fired a query to FIFA asking them to investigate. At first, they pushed hard with their Secretary General Mokkoena, saying that they wanted FIFA to uphold its own regulation. But here is where it gets messy. Reports surfaced in late March that Lesotho might have withdrawn their protest, probably due to financial constraint or missing FIFA 24 hours protest window. So, is South Africa off the hook? Not quite. Even if Lesotho stepped back, FIFA Disciplinary Committee can still step in and act independently if they find evidence of a rule breach. And trust me, they've done it before. So, how does FIFA decide whether South Africa loses these 3 points and 3 goals? Let us break it down. FIFA Disciplinary Code is the rule book here, and it's pretty clear on what happens when a team fields an ineligible player. Article 19 states that if a player gets cautioned in 2 separate matches of the same competition, like Mokkoena did, they are out for the next game. If that player still plays, it's a violation. And the opposing team can protest. Now, here's the catch. Protests are supposed to be lodged within 24 hours of the match ending in writing to the FIFA match commissioner, followed by a detailed report to the disciplinary committee. Lesotho reportedly had missed that window, which South Africa fans are clinging to as their lifeline. But hold up, FIFA doesn't always need a formal protest to act. Their judicial bodies can investigate on their own if there is a clear evidence of a breach, especially in a competition as big as the World Cup qualifiers. The process usually involves FIFA gathering match reports, players' disciplinary record, and statements from both football associations. They will check Mokkooena's yellow card history. Those booking against Benin and Zimbabwe are well documented, and confirm whether they carried over to the Lesotho game. Spoiler alert, World Cup qualifier cautions doesn't get wiped out by playing in other tournaments like AFCONs. So, South Africa argument that Mokkoena's slate is clean doesn't really hold much water. In FIFA rules against South Africa, the standard penalty is harsh but straightforward. The match is forfeited and the opposing team, Lesotho, gets a 3-0 win. South Africa could lose the 2 goals they score, drop 3 points, and see their goals difference take a hit. It is not a slap on the wrist. It's a game changer. But FIFA decision could take days or even weeks, so we are all on edge waiting for this verdict. This isn't the first time something like this has happened in African football. FIFA has a track record of coming down hard. Let's rewind to a couple of cases that set the precedent. Back in 2013, during the 2014 World Cup qualifiers, Ethiopia found themselves in hot water. They beat Botswana 2-1, but it turned out that they played a midfielder, Mamelodi Sundowns, who was supposed to be suspended after picking up 2 yellow cards earlier in the campaign. Botswana protested, FIFA investigated, and boom, Ethiopia lost those 3 points and the match was flipped to a 3-0 loss. It didn't knock them out entirely, but it shook their campaign. And then there is Nigeria's own brush with this rule in 2017. In the 2018 World Cup qualifier against Algeria, the Super Eagles played Abdullahi Sehu in a game that ended 1-1. Problem was, Sehu had 2 prior yellows and should have been sidelined. Algeria didn't even need to protest. FIFA stepped in on their own, awarded Algeria a 3-0 win, and fined Nigeria 6,000 Swiss francs. Luckily, Nigeria had already qualified for Russia, so it was more of a sting to their pride rather than their campaign. In AFCON history, we've seen similar drama. Take Equatorial Guinea in 2015. They were disqualified from the qualifiers after fielding an ineligible player, Nsu. In earlier rounds, Nsu eligibility was questioned due to nationality issue, and the CAF, not FIFA, booted them out before the tournament started. These cases show one thing: when it comes to ineligible players, FIFA and the CAF don't mess around. South Africa's situation fits the pattern. Administrative error or not, the rules are the rules. Now, let's talk about the big winners here. Nigeria Super Eagles. Right now, they are sitting 4th in Group C with 7 points, 6 behind South Africa. Their campaign has been rocky. Drawing 1-1 with Zimbabwe last week was a gut punch, but this South Africa slip-up could be their lifeline. If FIFA docks South Africa 3 points, Bafana Bafana drops to 10 points. Lesotho will jump to 8th with a 3-0 awarded win, and Nigeria stays at 7. Suddenly, the gap to the top shrinks from 6 points to 3 with 4 games left to play. And here's where it gets juicy. Nigeria still has to face South Africa away, plus Lesotho, Benin, and Rwanda. And if they can pull off a win in South Africa, and let's be real, with players like Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, it's not impossible. They would leapfrog Bafana Bafana. A South African loss also dents their goal differences, dropping it from a +5 to a +2, while Nigeria sits at a +1. Every goal should count in this tight group. The Super Eagles would also benefit from the chaos. Rwanda, Benin, and Lesotho might cancel each other out, leaving Nigeria with a clearer path to the top spot, the only position that guarantees a World Cup ticket. It's not a done deal. They'll need to win their remaining games and fix their finishing issue, but the ruling could put qualification back into their hands. It's a golden opportunity to turn a shaky campaign into a triumphant one. And there you have it, folks. The South Africa-Lesotho ineligible player saga could be the twist that defines Group C. FIFA decision will hinge on their own rules and past precedents. And if history is any guide, Bafana Bafana might be in for a rough ride. For the Super Eagles, it's a chance to seize the moment and soar to the 2026 World Cup. So tell me what you think. Will South Africa lose those points? Can Nigeria capitalize on it? Drop your thoughts in the comment below, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more football updates. Until next time, stay passionate and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.